In my own country, they trying to track me down. For what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar Man, you know I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Joe Rastafari, King Selassie, big up. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. You know I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Liar Man, you know. Liar Man, you know. I didn't do those things. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. I know I didn't do those things. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Mr. Liar Man. Rastafari, no, I didn't do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. You know, you know, you know, you know. A liar man, a liar man, a liar man, you are a liar man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. You know I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Rastafari. King Selassie. Big up.
I didn't do it. Liar Man. Let Jaja judge you. Liar Man. I didn't do it. Liar Man. Let Jaja judge you.
So what, you keep lying? Lie, 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 lie. You lie, you lie, you lie. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. I say you lie, you lie. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Mr. Liar Man. Hey, oh, Mr. Liar Man. You know I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Jano, 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 Rastafari, no.
Liar Man, I didn't do it. Liar Man, let Jaja judge you. Liar Man, I didn't do it. Liar Man, let Jaja judge you.
Mr. Liar Man, me nah go burn you with no fireman. Me nah go burn you on the fire pan. Cause you a liar man, wicked man, bad man, foolish man. Mr. Liar Man, get away because me never love you. I say oh no Jaja, I go judge you. Cause you a liar man, wicked man, bad man, foolish man.
Liar Man, I didn't do it. Liar Man, let Jaja judge you.
You ready for the boy them?
Liar Man, I didn't do it. Liar Man, let Jaja judge you.
Wanna hear it? Don't ever follow back on Mr. Liar Man them. Because their name say it already, you know. You see me? Mr. Liar Man, wicked man, bad man, and foolish man. You see me? Fire upon Mr. Wicked Man them. Mr. Liar Man them. Fire!
In my own country, they trying to track me down. For what? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Liar Man, you know I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Joe Rastafari, King Selassie, big up. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. You know I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Liar Man, you know. Liar Man, you know. I didn't do those things. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. I know I didn't do those things. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Mr. Liar Man. Rastafari, no, I didn't do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. You know, you know, you know, you know. A liar man, a liar man, a liar man, you are liar man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. You know I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Rastafari, King Selassie, big up.
I didn't do this, Liar Man. Let Jah judge you, Liar Man. I didn't do this, Liar Man. Let Jah judge you.
So what, you keep lying? Lie, 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 lie. You lie, you lie, you lie. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. I say you lie, you lie. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Mr. Liar Man. Hey, oh, Mr. Liar Man. You know I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Jano, 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 Rastafari, no.
Liar Man, I didn't do it. Liar Man, let Jah judge you. Liar Man, I didn't do it. Liar Man, let Jah judge you.
Mr. Liar Man, me nah go burn you with no fireman. Me nah go burn you on the fire pan. Cause you a liar man, wicked man, bad man, foolish man. Mr. Liar Man, get away because me never love you. I say oh no Jaja, I go judge you. Cause you a liar man, wicked man, bad man, foolish man.
Liar Man, I didn't do it. Liar Man, let Jah judge you.
You ready for the boy them?
Liar Man, I didn't do it. Liar Man, let Jah judge you.
Wanna hear it? Don't ever follow back on Mr. Liar Man them. Because their name say it already, you know. You see me? Mr. Liar Man, wicked man, bad man, and foolish man. You see me? Fire upon Mr. Wicked Man then. Mr. Liar Man then. Fire!
Welcome This is Munel Kishen again, the General. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Having a little microphone problem here. Let me see. Welcome. This is Munel Kishen again. Okay. Yep, I got it. Okay, today is Father's Day. I want to wish all the hard-working men. Not every man are fathers. You must be a special person, or one who will impact good into the lives of young people. You don't have to have children to be a good father. There are a lot of men around here who don't have, but they have raised a lot of kids. So that is what makes it to be a good father. They got a lot of deadbeat fathers walking around town, yeah. So my greetings going to all the hard-working ones, the good ones too. Yeah. Okay, guys. I know we've been on Facebook, been viewing everything that happening on Facebook, and oh, let me see. Someone sent me the message. Okay, oh, I will not call the name. Okay, I lost my mother this. Oh, damn. Oh, Jesus Christ. My best friend lost his mother this morning. And I just got to know after I share this video with him. His name is Apiton. I'm very sorry, Apiton. I will give you a call. Hey, Mambi. Just spoiled my day. Hey, Mambi. I hope it's not the virus. Okay, I'll give you a call, boy. Let's just pray to God. I pray that God guide you and give you that strength. It's not an easy thing to lose your mom at this time. It's not easy, my brother. It's not easy. Just keep strong. Remain strong until you can get through if God don't just put things on you that you will not be able to handle. I'm very sorry, my brother. I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Ah, and also I want to extend birthday greetings to my brother who will be celebrating his 50th birthday tomorrow, and no other person but Mike Kishen. Tomorrow he be turning 50 years old. Ooh, my boy, you getting there, man. Congratulations. Thank God for life. At least the God we serve will take us through. Thank God for life, my brother. I wish you the best. And I pray that God grant you your wishes. Yep. Okay, guys, and let us continue. And I want to send this message to Akaros Gray, Representative Gray. You know, when you are a crook, when you are a criminal, it don't move you. So you try to attack other people. Now it's so shameful that Akaros Gray will go from station to station to condemn Darius Dillon, saying that, oh, Darius Dillon or Judas, he sold Jesus, and then later on to bring the money back. Yeah. Akaros Gray have been receiving money from District 8, and he's not even living in District 8. Akaros Gray lives somewhere. He built his house in Dwason area there. That is why he's not going to contest the next election. This guy is a criminal. He's a criminal. His attitude is, I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I don't need to give you proof. But from his behavior, you know that he's corrupt. I lived in District 8 before. He did nothing for District 8. Because of President Weah, they were able to re-elect him for the second time. He did nothing. He did nothing. All he did was to just steal. He's almost like a black money guy. BM 419. And then he all over the radio station trying to, if this guy had like 20% of Darius Dillon attitude within him, I think he was going to be a good guy. But his whole life is corrupt. You don't know Akaros Gray. If anybody can remember when CDC, at the City Hall, it was CDC, it was Akaros Gray, Eugene Nangwe, and whatsoever, when they were coming up to support Ellen Johnson, Akaros Gray was part of it. That is why George Weah don't see him. They are all backstabbers. These are the kind of people who damage George Weah. He don't know George Weah from nowhere only because of politics. He have never met George Weah in his life until George Weah got into politics. So these are the people who damaging President Weah. But it's good for President Weah himself because he allowed them to damage him. You see, when you are an ungrateful guy and you push all your loyal friends, people who sacrifice their lives to stand by you during the days you were playing football, when you push these people aside, no matter what they do to you, whether some of them criticize you or what, but sometimes look at the good days. Look at the good days. Look at Karika. He spent half of his adult life with President Weah when he was playing. But what happening today? Other people enjoying the sweat. You see? But it's good. That's how he wanted. But President Weah got a lot of snakes around him. I feel sorry for him. At the end of the day, there will be the same people lying around here saying that, oh, we told y'all this man can't listen to nobody. Now, look what's going on. Coronavirus is all over the place again. Has surfaced, resurfaced, and it's worse than before. After they ate the first money, they spent almost $72,000 to bring some tonic in the country for President Weah. The president refusing to take the coronavirus vaccine. Even the information that we got, he said they should pretend like they're going to give it to him. They should pour the water and pretend like they gave it to him because he's not going to take it. You see, let us tell our people in Liberia, take the vaccine. We took it in America. I don't think they will want to give you guys the worst vaccine. I don't want to believe it. The days of the white men doing and testing on black people, I don't think this is the time. I don't want to believe it that this is the time that the black people, the white people going to just and give you the wrong vaccine. The VP took it, Ellen Johnson took it, But President, we are refusing. You the president. This man don't have time about the citizen. It's so shameful. People are dying. Worse. No space to the hospital. Eh? And we get this minister, what was his name? The health minister playing politics. That, oh, she's not going to accept the money because President we are told her. But anyway, it makes no difference if this health minister can even fire her nephew, allow her nephew to go because President we are threatening her. Then who is she? Yeah, she allows her nephew to leave because President we are saying I don't want that young man to work. She could not even stand up to the president. They are all greedy people, greedy officials. This Ministry of Health have collected what, $8 million. $8 million just from the testing. Not from the testing, from the testing. $8 million. They are so corrupt. You must pay and enter, pay to come out. When you enter the country, they don't give you the result. When you leave in, then they give you the results. So the first $75 is free. And when you see the president not getting involved, that means he got some of the money. That is why they say the president is a crook. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that President Weah is a crook. I know y'all will feel bad, but the fact is the fact. Because everything that happened in the country, I hold the president responsible. And to Mr. Keith Hassan on Spoon Talk. You know it is a shame, Hassan. It took you spent 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes, asking Bouaka a simple question. How long it would take you to tell Mr. Bouaka, Mr. Bouaka, VP Bouaka, I want you to apologize to Liberian people for giving false information that these people were all drivers. Finish. But you insisting, Greenfield, this other person. You know, good leaders apologize. Good leaders apologize to their people. Mr. Bouaka was not talking to Ambassador Greenfield or whosoever. And two, Americans will not leave their office and negotiate with you at your embassy. Two, they will not call you to their personal residence to talk about things that matters most. You met Greenfield at her residence. She never invited you to her office. She never took a photo with you guys. The ambassador, Liberian ambassador, invited 2 of these officials from the State Department as if they were just having a luncheon because you guys were there. You see, these are the things when you lie to the Liberian people, what you expect them to tell you? What you expect them? President Weah will never apologize for all the corruption that going on in Liberia. President Weah will never apologize for nothing. He will never take responsibility of his failed government. Because leaders take responsibilities. Leaders must know what is going on before you can fix it. But you guys continue to damage this man. It's sad. I feel so sorry, but I cannot feel sorry for President Weah anymore. Because the damage has been done already. The damage has been done already. You know, when I'm streaming through this software, I see a lot of people don't come on. I don't know what's the problem. You can also follow me on YouTube. You can watch this program on YouTube. If you just go to TGN TV, you will be able to watch this program. So please share. And yeah, Pastor Boy Andrew is back. Timothy, now how are you, my brother? James Colley has everything. I wish you guys a happy Father's Day. I hope you are enjoying yourself. Pastor Boy Andrew. Okay, now we saw the interview yesterday. It was not bad, but I know people will not like to hear what I'm going to say. I personally, if I were, let's say I'm going to get comments off my mind, the former VP, I don't think he actually convince independent Liberians to follow him. You know, these guys take a lot of disadvantage. They take the advantage. They take advantage of Liberians who maybe don't understand. They think that Liberians are very stupid. That's how they feel. They don't look at what you're going to do. They look at the popularity. Oh, the man is very popular. You know, I listened to Henry Costa speaking on Spoon, saying that if we go by the records of 2016, 2017 elections, then you will say Omen Boaka stand a chance today. I agree with that. But that is not a good case to make. It's not. Because I can tell you too, if we look at the records from 2017 and now, I will tell you that UP have lost a lot of members. A lot of people have left UP. And, you know, I don't like to see UP partisan pretending and behaving as if they can win election by themselves on their own. I agree, ANC took 5th place. That's the fact. The record is there. I'm not going to change it. But at the same time, I can tell you that out of 21, he came 5th, which was a damn good record. Damn good. A ruling party came 2nd. It's fair enough with 400,000 votes. And ANC came up with what? 125,000 votes. That's cool. But since the elections, members have left UP and nobody new have gone to UP. Let us be honest with ourselves. UP have not gotten no members. Okay, maybe we're talking about the ordinary Liberians that we don't know. But UP have not gotten no permanent person that's switching from one party to UP. But I see officials, I see big guys leaving UP to other parties. Some went to CDC, some went to Liberty Party, some came to ANC and whatsoever. And we see people still leaving Liberty Party, Unity Party. But you see, the real truth of the matter, that if CPP carries Boaka, we will win. If CPP carries Ure, we will win. They carry Alex, we will win once we come together. That is the advantage for every political leader. Let us stop this nonsense as if one person is because of this one person they are going to win. That's a lie. And anybody that have that in mind, you are a liar. It's not because of that individual we will win. And CPP carry a dog and they unite behind that dog, they will win. If everybody goes separately, this coming election, if we try to go separately, people will say, oh, Money, don't do this. Don't do it. I can bet my life that UP will not take 2nd. I can tell anybody that. That's my life. It's not your life. So shut up and nobody should tell me don't bet my life. I know the record myself. I have seen it, and we know in Liberia, no way or party, it have never happened before and it will not happen now. If UP, the people of Liberia will not accept Unity Party, they will not on their own. The good thing is that UP got good guys who know how to strategize. They look at it, because you see, when you test power, it's something that you don't want to just give up easily. They knew exactly that, listen, we must come together. Now, if we come together, we can make the case that because we took 2nd, we can be the leader of this thing that we're putting together. But on their own, and I will say this, and I will say for free, and I will say from the bottom of my heart, my regrets in the whole thing is that Mr. Cummings part of the CPP. And then again, I understand politics is not a good game. But then I look at Mr. Cummings, I say, but if this man was a greedy man, he won't join them. Most of the politicians who are very, very, very greedy, they think they can make it on their own. Nobody can make it on their own easily. George, we are CDC. No matter what happens, if everybody goes separately, we'll go into the second round with CDC. They will go into the second round with CDC. I believe in the people of Liberia. I don't believe in politicians. They are crooks. The ones who going around talking, every one of us, we try to put our interests forward, but they are not. They're not treating Liberian people right. I believe in the Liberian people when they make a decision. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But I want to tell UP partisans that all this noise they're making, all this noise that they are making concerning, oh, we got the numbers, that's a lie. You don't have the numbers. You had the numbers then, not now. If Liberia was a good place where we have good posters that will go around and get information, we'll tell you guys exactly. You understand? We got people crying, continue to speak. Oh, Bwaka. Listen, he's part of CPP. He's a decent man. He's a family man. Individually, yes, that's it. But I believe, and I will say it to him from the bottom of my heart, I believe until I can see it, nope, Bwaka is still not right for Liberia. I know people pushing him, and sometimes people think that we're doing it out of our own selfishness. But when you are a smart person and you look at the interview yesterday, there were people, and I'm not going to call names, there were people sitting with Mr. Bwaka who were pushing papers, telling the old man what to say. Listen, guys, don't hold me responsible. Hold your own people who bring the news out. There were people there who continue to give, because the old man he's an older man, but he's not out there. These guys believe that they can put Mr. Bwaka down and they run the show. If they think that if Mr. Bwaka will not go around and they're going to win, listen, we opt for something serious. We opt for something that most of you guys will be very disappointed. For us, I'm not talking about other people, me personally. If Mr. Cummings is not the nominee of CPP, I will not feel disappointed. It will not change my life. If Mr. Cummings is not a president of Liberia, it will not change my life. I will never feel disappointed. But most of you guys will be disappointed because you are depending wholly and solely on Mr. Bwaka, that it is your time to hold to get into position. It is your time to eat. That is why you're pushing Mr. Bwaka. That is why you're pushing Mr. Bwaka to this thing. From the way the old man speak, listen, wisdom, people just feel that, oh yes, the man speak wisdom. It's not just a leadership because someone can speak, because they tell you what is what. You know, when I listen to us here, then comparing the experience, that is shameful to see so-called Liberians who consider themselves as educated people. Oh, the men who have an experience from company, from working outside, controlling millions of people, and the men who have experience in government is more better than the men. To be president, you need no extra knowledge. But let me tell you what a leader needs. One, you must know how to make a good decision. That means you must be able to think for yourself, not to listen to people. That you must listen and make a decision, not to just when someone say, oh, Mr. President, do it, you follow. No, you must make your own decision. Listen and make your own decision. Two, you must know how to read and write. All the other work, people do it for you. You have a speech writers. You will go and rehearse your speeches. You want to use it on teleprompt, you will go ahead and do it. You can do whatsoever you want to do. The superintendent for Maryland County will give the president a report. They got almost 10 to 15 speech writers. Everybody sitting down and putting that speech together, and they give it to the president. He's just the messenger to deliver the speech. That is why in our constitution, there is nothing there to say that this president must have law degree or must have degree in accounting, or he must be a CPA, or he must be a doctor or something. No. But a leader must know how to think. Or leaders will know how to make a good decision. You listen to people and you make your decision. It is not them making the decision. You make the decision. That is what they call a good leader. So when you get a man who work in a developed world like America, where the system that if you don't perform, you will not climb. In Liberia, we have the same system. We have the system in Liberia, but we're not putting it into practice. In Liberia, they say do not drink and drive. In Liberia, if you drunk, they will give you ticket. The same law is there. There is nothing different. But we're not implementing the laws. We close our eyes on the laws. We only implement the law when it's necessary, when we want to go after people. That's what we do. But you know, when I listen to every one of them who say, oh, Mr. Cummings is qualified, Mr. Cummings is this. Yes, I got it. But Mr. Cummings, it's not no new to Liberian politics. Now, Mr. Boakai told us that if you can park a racing car, or if you can park whatsoever, 12 years he did nothing. But to my surprise, Mr. Boakai told us some of the things that he did. Some of the assignment that Ellen Johnson gave him. When we're saying this thing from all the way, continue to say it. Yesterday, the vice president admitted that he had other stuff that he did. You know what I'm saying? But because they got the young guys, I'm a young man. Don't look at my beard. I'm a young guy, and I'm still strong. Go and lie and say, oh, they did this, they did that. If you want to take the glory, then take the fault. Then take the fault. Do you think people are going to sit by and exempt Mr. Boakai from Ellen Johnson? Do you guys feel that? The same people who supporting Joe Boakai, saying that Ellen Johnson is a witchcraft, Ellen Johnson corrupt, Ellen Johnson did this, he did that. But yet say Mr. Boakai said Ellen Johnson going to support me, she going to campaign with me, she promised me she going to do this. So tell me, when you guys saying that Ellis Cummings is greedy, don't you think Mr. Boakai is very, very, very greedy and believe that it is his time? Look, I'm sorry that we are all part of this CPP, but we must criticize. But one of the things you guys are making mistake on, you think when I'm criticizing Boakai because I want Cummings, Liberia is not one of these places where you think that the people think like Americans. No, they don't. All the things that we're talking about, oh, Mr. Boakai did this. Yes, Mr. Boakai has his fans. But stop fooling people here that Mr. Boakai is the only man who can defeat George Weah. That's a lie. Mr. Boakai is not the only man to defeat George Weah. When CPP carry Boakai, he will defeat George Weah. If CPP carry Cummings, he will defeat George Weah. But you guys are so evil and jealous. That is why you're still saying that if Mr. Cummings is the nominee, you will break away. That is why you're playing. We know, and I still don't believe that the CPP will hold. I don't believe it. I don't believe it that the CPP going to hold. I don't believe it. But we calling on everyone, all independent. I'm not here to convince Unity Party people to say you must go behind Cummings. I know there are other good Unity Party guys who know this truth and they are doing it. They know the truth. They know the truth. So we're not going to say that. I'm not saying that Mr. Cummings have the magic touch, but Mr. Cummings is overqualified. He's qualified than Joe Boakai. Forget about the age. He has a lot of experience. He knows what is good and what is wrong. Mr. Boakai will not prosecute any of his close people. We already know that Mr. Ure went to South Africa to acquire money from MTN, from the loans from the MTN company, the cell phone company, to get some money to put behind the election for Joe Boakai. We all know that. We all heard the information are coming up about the Henry Costa and the Joe Boakai. We know that. Their interests are first. Ure is doing this to protect his little worth he has. That is why they're doing this. We know. They're going to use the Liberian people again. Okay, guys, I'm going to go straight Facebook. I'm going to go directly on Facebook because I notice whenever I'm streaming and I don't really get the numbers that I'm looking for. But anyway, I'll be coming back on in the next 2 minutes, so don't go